I think what we can start by doing is I can present you the new things I brought, which is these maps here. Basically, more or less time appropriate maps for Ostretsov in detail. That is more detail, and this is the actual town.
Mm-hmm.
That is town and surroundings, and
We came in through here.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, from the north, yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Oh,
from the north.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So down this.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
And this is where you are on the actual
Right.
map. And
Okay.
well, you encountered the guards right about here,
Mm-hmm.
center of town, 3 of them, sort of the checkpoint.
Yeah.
And you visited the hospital, field hospital.
Okay. So fairly close. Uh-huh.
Very close. This isn't a huge town, but it's much larger than I thought, because I thought it was just one road and a couple of houses.
Yeah.
No. This has about, I think the pre-war population, the population today is, I think, 15,000. So, and that's all 25 years earlier, plus half the population of the world has died from starvation and the plague. Maybe 3,000 inhabitants in total.
So where are we now? Because we went out to the east.
Yeah, exactly. The east, because I figured you were taken here.
Okay.
This is a factory complex or something of like.
Okay.
It's of course abandoned by the time you get there, but then it's used as a sort of resting ground for convoys passing through. You know,
Yeah.
they park cars there,
Right.
trucks
Okay.
there.
Yeah. That makes
It's an
sense.
open area.
That's the place where we ended up after.
Exactly, and
Okay.
just because I said it wasn't sort of athletics hall or something.
Right.
I said
Yeah,
the hospital. It's actually a stadium, so it's a sporting fields with a hall attached to it.
Oh, okay.
That's also a building that's used for,
Yeah.
and that's again, it's basically the only thing that's actually powered. And this is, of course, it's a factory grounds. There is a wall here. It's surrounded by a wall. There is a gate from before the war. This is just to sort of gate in the sort of the factory area. So you are basically here, and I think it's something like it's in the middle of night. 8 p.m. to midnight is the time period we're talking here. We're starting off, and and you remember that you didn't promise to contact anyone. I think on the radio you were offered the opportunity to do it.
Yeah, so that's the last thing I remember, right? So we left with the doctor that we met,
Mhm.
and he clearly didn't call my bluff, but he didn't believe any of it. The only reason he didn't call it is because he's probably afraid that in the case it's true, he doesn't want to get in trouble. But so he's definitely not going to let us out.
Yes.
And
We have discovered that.
Yeah.
Exactly. I think at least he claimed that it was too dangerous, and he because your mission is so important, he wants you to wait for.
Yeah, so we were supposed to wait for a convoy that is arriving within 24 hours, right?
Yes.
Sure.
And these guys, they are like high-ranking officials, plus apparently they have like fuel supplies and probably a lot of men too. So it looks like we cannot wait 24 hours, otherwise we're just lost.
Well, you know what? I've been thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy to discuss this with everybody.
You are probably discussing it by the car or something.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's middle of night.
I've been thinking.
I cannot say
at this point-
it's very you're like very alone. It's very quiet.
Yeah.
It's very dark.
And
You- you-
none of this, like
No.
police, military.
You
police.
can see basically drove past the checkpoint here,
Yeah.
right? And it's more on the road that
Yeah.
but it's sort of connecting to the
Okay,
factory.
And you
area.
said the guards are very bored.
Yeah.
They are, and it's 2 guys
Yeah.
at that checkpoint.
Well, let's consider. I was raised in the Deutsche Demokratische Republik, and was, serving in the People's Army, and we of course valued our relationship with the Soviet Red Army as our big brothers, right? Even though we always beat them in the Olympics because they suck. And then now we're part of Germany, and all of a sudden we're part of NATO. And all of a sudden, the Americans are our big brothers. And we had chocolate, which, by the way, also sucks. Hershey's. Terrible. And then there's this war, and we're from all sorts of different armies. And frankly, I don't really care right now which army we're part of.
Me neither.
So I'm thinking maybe our valuable skills, I'm looking toward our medic, our valuable skills might be, useful for these guys. I mean, maybe we should just throw in with them and plead exhaustion for our battling last night. Or just now.
Yeah, an hour ago.
I mean, we tried.
Half an hour ago.
You and I did try. But if it's not working, then we can just say we were exhausted and desperate and weren't thinking, and we're actually perfectly happy we have skills. Don't ask questions. We won't ask you any questions, whatever, but,
I won't understand them.
Yeah, but, I mean, sure, you could take us prisoner, but that just means more people to feed. And not only that, but, who are you going to negotiate with, after all? Who wants us back? Nobody.
And someone needs to talk English if you take prisoners.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you've got some valuable language skills here. But that's at least an option.
Well, yeah.
What do you think, Katrina?
I think that's very naive of you, because if I were in their shoes, we just try to essentially swindle them, and also if we're ready to basically switch side every time it goes wrong, then probably as soon as it goes wrong here, we'll try to switch side again. So I don't think in their shoes, I don't think I would trust us in the least.
No.
And I think I would find us more of a lot more cons than pros, unfortunately. But on the other hand, I don't really have any other option. My option would be we get horses and we run out, but they don't have any horses. Or we
overpower these guys and
There's
then
no
grab
option.
some
We leave
fuel
on
and
foot.
then get out, but it seems to me like that's pretty scary too.
Do you think if we leave on foot, do you think they would go after us? I'm not sure they
I don't think they would, but I don't really like that. I mean, we're going to end up like those guys roaming through the woods with their ropes and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, that's. I'm looking sadly at the truck. I'm like,
I don't know. But we can. My point is, we can't stay here more than 24 hours. I don't think.
What if we parents put it inside the factory and leave and get a safe place and try to get some fuel and try to get back to the truck?
But I don't. They told me they don't have fuel at all.
No. I'll try to find fuel somewhere else.
Outside of town.
Yeah, outside of town. Try to find a
On
safe.
foot.
Yeah, find a safe house or a safe town or some whatever outside of town, and
they must be brewing fuel somewhere in this town.
Sure, but they won't give us any.
No, of course not.
No.
But if you're talking about stealing it from somewhere else,
or if there's a truck, you just stand there with no one owns it, or a car, or
I don't know. It seems to me like any functioning vehicle, somebody's jumped into it and driven away by now.
There are a lot of unfunctioning vehicles.
Yeah, that's right.
There are a ton of those.
I don't really
but
feel-
it could be fueling them even though they're unfunctional.
No, somebody's already done that too. Yeah. I don't know. We could. Yeah, if we go on foot, then we lose a lot because we, if somebody's injured, we can't carry them.
Mm-hmm.
And if somebody's, we can't gather stuff to make fuel, with.
Mm-hmm.
We just can't carry things.
No, I hear you.
Yeah.
I'm open to any of the suggestions.
Yeah,
I'm just telling you that
I'm
in
with you.
12 hours from now,
Right.
I'm going on foot.
Right.
I'm going out.
No,
With
I
or
hear you.
without you.
It says I won't leave you, Katrina.
Yeah.
But I'm open to
Yeah.
all the suggestions because I
Yes.
agree it's definitely not ideal
Yeah.
to leave.
So the only thing I can think of is that we get enough fuel. See, the trouble too is that the fuel, I wouldn't say mileage. I would say the kilometers in the truck are terrible. I mean, it's hours to make fuel, and then we only get about the same hours driving. So it's really, really, really tight. I mean, if we could get hundreds of kilometers on a tank, then I would risk getting fuel right here in town as best as we could.
Is there a way to refuel while we're driving?
Yes.
Yeah, in the back.
Yes.
People in the back can do it.
Yes,
Yeah.
you can.
Yeah.
You need a still to do it.
Yeah, I don't mean right now, but like technically.
No,
Yeah,
no,
technically.
technically it's absolutely possible.
I would say engineering, wheeled vehicles.
Well,
No
anyway,
problem.
irrelevant.
Right.
I just
Yeah.
Stills aren't that hard to find.
No, they are.
because
and also you can make them.
yeah, exactly. You can make them yourself, and there are a lot of them because
Right.
that's it.
I'm sure I have found a few pieces of hoses and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
not that difficult to make.
And we're next side to the factory. We can
Right.
find stuff. Stuff there.
Right. If we wanted to, we could possibly get. They're making fuel somewhere, and this is where all these vehicles are kept and everything. So somebody's going to have, fuel canisters that they're going to be loading up the cars with. So I think that either we find a vehicle here that had fuel in it, 2 guards.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 guards.
And if we are not going with my suggestion that all of these people are our new friends, then they're not our friends. And again, the good news is that I really don't think that they're going to think we are very important.
No.
I just don't think so. We're not going to have, 800 blood-hungry soldiers eager to avenge their friends, right, coming after us. I mean, I'm sure they take bullets now and again, routinely, right? So I'm with you, but let's try for doing the fueled version if we can.
Yeah,
I mean, I think we should assess the situation to see. We've got, shall we say, 12 hours. Well, 12 hours is plenty. Let's try and figure this out.
I do also have to mention that you have been traveling on fighting the entire day.
Yes,
this
that's
game
true.
has
I
a
was just
very
wondering.
strict fatigue.
I
rules.
bet what would our fatigue situation start?
If we were playing as rules, because I've missed this, you would all have I think 1, 2, 3, 4 points of fatigue. This means that what this means is that your attributes are all -4 on all attributes.
Oh, okay.
If one of them hits 0, you go unconscious and sleep for 4 hours
Okay.
until it goes back to 1.
However,
However,
case,
I have been
I'm out of charisma.
exactly one of those. Probably one of those have been, and probably long before this. And this is because I'm kind of because a lot of this
You're
fighting,
fudging a little.
but a lot of this fighting happened before the game started.
Right.
So I'm taking you have 1 point of fatigue.
Okay, everybody. At the moment, we have 1 point of fatigue.
Yes.
Which is not ideal, but it's not 10 points of fatigue.
how much do we have to sleep to get rid of 1 point?
4 hours.
4 hours.
Ooh, that's
1 period.
Well,
Some of us-
you're bickering.
some of
I'm
us.
sleeping on the truck.
Right, you're right.
and then
I'd
you are
say-
sleeping. You are
Yeah.
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
there is something.
And
called
you're not
rest.
the only one.
No.
I think that our medic should sleep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I think that
The pilot. The ex-pilot. The down pilot.
Yeah, but the Rangers.
Yeah.
He's got to stay. No, the Rangers got to stay up.
You're
I'm the ranger.
Oh, you're the Ranger.
there is a cavalry trooper too.
Yeah, cavalry trooper.
He's the
Me and the cavalry trooper are like smart enough from
Right,
our
right.
experience to sleep under the truck.
Oh, exactly.
Okay, so
And
we're
they,
going to
they,
assess
they-
this.
I think all 3 of them are actually sleeping, and that's why they don't take part in the oral.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't argue. I thought that was actually.
Oh, a discussion.
Nice
I-
meeting.
They
tried-
might, let's
I
just say,
I tried to kick you. You like
Shut
up.
let's just say they might not have agreed with Dick Stauffer on his sort of plan to. These Soviets are not our friends.
Yeah.
They were
yeah.
sleeping.
They're all
We never
there.
know.
Like,
They
we're
never
for
know.
Westerners.
That's
to-
right. No, that's true, and I'm a God knows what considering the size,
Yeah.
but which is part of the point.
Oh yeah, exactly.
But
I mean,
also, I'm thinking to myself, well, if the Americans don't like it, let's wait a week. In a week, that kind of suggestion won't seem so bad.
oh yeah.
Right.
They also
If they think that the Apache helicopters are going to come in and rescue them.
Oh,
They're-
they don't.
yeah,
They know. They know
they
very
don't,
well.
yeah,
They
right.
don't.
Okay. They
Uh,
were somewhat Apache helicopters.
Oh yeah. No,
they're not
they-
flying anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's impossible.
That rescue team, yeah, that was us.
Yeah, that's a good point because they knew that the division they were fighting in the 5th Infantry Division was, one of, not the most powerful, but a significant powerful
And
force.
it's been scattered.
And it's been
to hell and
completely
gone.
dis- yeah.
So we might meet some Americans.
Yeah, that's not nice. Desperate Americans wandering around a countryside, unable to speak the language with absolutely anybody.
And Americans.
Well,
and they're
yeah.
armed. They're armed.
And they're going to be heavily armed. Now.
Well-
Those are the people we avoid above all.
But
costs.
we're also American. Like we have a couple Americans. I fight for America.
No, you fought for
I
America.
fought.
In fact,
I'm still getting used to it.
Yeah.
I'm still getting used to it.
Well,
take it from me. Countries, you can draw
Yeah.
borders.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
Irish. I'm Irish.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
You know all about that,
Yeah.
right?
Fought for it too.
We'll have to explain to the Americans sometimes that
Yeah,
borders are not like
Yeah.
sacred. They
Yeah.
change. They're like, what? No, because not one of them knows anything about Mexico.
no, absolutely not. No. I'd imagine. No, they don't.
It looks like a couple of houses further down this road.
Mm-hmm.
That when we might find us like safe house to not wait on this road right here. We can maybe find a safe house to like feel a bit safer than close to Russians to like wait it out.
Okay. Well,
Like a safe
There's-
place, or we have a forest quite near too. Sorry for not showing you first. Like here.
yeah. Well, again, I'm not really thinking in terms of pursuit.
I'm
thinking
used to getting
distance, yeah.
safe place to
Right.
start over.
Right.
Just
You're
to
talking
know
about somewhere to go.
Where you have been thus far, you have basically been along this road
Yeah.
and here.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Right.
That's the only places you've been.
That's fine. Well, we can't really scour the town. I'm actually going to hope that since we are at a vehicle yard of some kind,
Mm.
that the idea of fuel being around is not entirely unheard of, or even better, vehicles that have received fuel.
Mm.
Because I could pat our truck on its hood,
Yeah. See you later.
it's all very nice, but you're empty.
Yeah.
And finding something that has some capacity, that has fuel, that's probably the most likely chance that we've got in
Yeah.
this limited time. Because I don't want to try to talk our way through anything more. We have done our best.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bit.
Yeah. But we will see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I guess we should start looking around, right?
Yeah, that is, I guess, what you do during this period, sort of scouring
Yeah.
the factory buildings, sort of that surrounding area. You're staying in the sort of the confines of the grounds.
Well, yes. I'm going to be that guy again, and suggest that, given exactly where we are, that this isn't the most difficult thing we've ever done that could be done.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're not doing it in town at random. We're actually in a place with vehicles.
Oh yeah, it's focusing on, and you have the skill scouring,
I do scrounging.
scrounging
So
exactly.
intelligence of 5, scrounging of 2, but -1 for my fatigue.
Yeah, exactly.
So 6.
6
Mm.
do I get to double it at least?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's right. And it's an average check, in other words.
So that's what I'm going to be doing for a little while.
Oh yeah, it actually does take you a while. Oh well, yeah. This is the same problem that our monster has.
Yeah.
4 hours. That's a lot of time actually. And sort of,
Yeah.
do you do this for 4 hours?
Right.
Maybe you do. I will see. We'll see.
3.
3. Yeah, that's a success. Of course. So you will find something.
Bike. One bike.
Yeah. I'm sure I could find
Should-
lots of things. I'm
yeah.
talking about scrounging the thing I want.
Oh yeah, you're specifically looking for fuel.
Well,
That's-
fuel in a car would be perfect.
Or,
Oh, yeah.
or fuel canisters. 200 liters.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what the man and his tables.
Yeah, I'm trying to
say
read
to
the
us.
tables. This is the because I know they're in there, and I know that you should find something.
And as long as I'm being legalistic, I can look up what scrounging does.
Basically, what you're doing. Huh?
I mean, it might have some.
If I'm too Bradley.
I want one of those.
Uh huh.
Oh,
There you go. 1,000-liter train trailer.
Those during the Second World War were awful. Shuttle tanks that afterwardly fell over. Well, like flamethrower tanks.
The crocodile.
Yeah, the crocodile tank. Yeah, they were left.
No, every page you turn to has some sort of interesting list on it. You forget what you're looking at.
Yeah.
Kind of like it. Well, that's what you're doing for 4 hours. Let's go.
Sleeping.
You're sleeping.
Yeah, sleep on the
And
train.
you decide to.
So I have a question.
Yes.
We have -1 because of fatigue from the day.
Yeah.
And you told us that when we eat 0, we pass out.
Yes.
But because I have only 2 in many of these skills, if I do anything, I will pass out. essentially.
No.
No, that's the attributes, not
yeah,
the
that's
skills.
No, but you're looking at. He actually has 2.
Yeah.
So
Condition
if
strength.
I understand correctly, if I do something and gain a fatigue point, I will pass out.
If you do hard work, you
Yeah.
gain a fatigue point. If you do
Okay.
easy work, you don't.
What is
So
hard
like-
work? Is like fighting?
Yes, fighting is automatically hard work. Like marching is hard work. By riding a bicycle for, I guess you're doing it for 4 hours. So
So
yeah,
it's
it's
like
hard
physical
work.
exertion.
Yeah, physical exertion and combat is the digging a ditch is some examples. So, but easy work like talking to people, like looking around.
So
Unless it's
what
like
about searching, like doing the same thing as he's doing?
I think that's easy work. Yeah. I see.
Well, I guess I'm doing that too,
Yeah.
because that's the only thing we can do realistically.
You have a bit more freedom to go walk around.
Yeah, but I have less skills as well because I'm like 0.
Oh yeah, I was talking more charisma. Actually.
Yeah.
You can still speak to people.
You can speak to the guards.
Yeah, but if I ask for fuel, they're just going to tell me to. Fuck off.
Yeah, actually, I think you should rest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You
probably.
can do rest too. Yeah,
you can rest. You've actually done
I have
some
0
serious.
skills, so yeah.
You've done some serious work for us today.
Mm.
I mean, you have
Yeah.
you've done your duty. You've made us.
Finally.
We've made it all the way through town,
Mm-hmm.
and we're not we're not separated in tiny rooms.
Yeah, no, I think I
You
use
know.
this thing, so I have to.
Not yet.
with bored and incompetent Soviet interrogators, right? I mean, we're not. Yeah, that's not what I want. So, and you helped us do that. So, go ahead and sleep.
As I said, the Americans are sleeping.
Or was it? What's that?
Skill list?
Yeah.
49.
So then we know basically what we're doing for that hour. And I did roll on how I think I was supposed to roll on this, but you did actually. You searched for 4 hours. So for each
It's
hour
gonna
you
take a
rolled
while,
one.
yeah.
You rolled 1 die for each hour. And but what you found is you found ammo, you found food 2 times, and you found fuel 1 time. So you did actually find fuel. I suppose we should roll if it's.
What was the
methanol or
other
ethanol.
stuff we found?
Ammo
Ammo.
and food.
Ah.
Times 2. And well, I'm guessing the food is basically it's
I
expired
wouldn't be
rations.
looking for ethanol.
No.
I'm looking for things.
You're looking
So-
for fuel in general.
Right.
And
Well,
this
no.
is-
I'm looking for
Things.
ethanol.
Ah,
if
yeah.
possible.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Let's
I
say
mean,
you
if
do-
I had found a car,
Mm.
like a good vehicle,
Mhm.
plus fuel,
Mm.
that would be fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
But no cars. So
No cars.
So we're stuck with our truck.
Mm.
All right.
Yes. You still have the truck. You find methanol. Let's say 1 tank, 200 liters.
Perfect.
Like someone must have forgot it, or they're supposed to get it later. And they don't suspect. Oh well, maybe they do suspect. But this is the ordinary place where they would place convoys. You're not in a separate area or anything, so they would there would be a small fuel sort of supply here.
Okay. So with hardly any with 4 hours almost finished,
Oh yeah.
I cannot drag 200 liters of fuel by myself. So I'm going to go.
You have the 2 warheads.
I'm going to.
You have the ranger and the soldier.
Sleeping.
Yeah, but when we wake up, you can.
Oh yeah.
I have every intention of waking you up.
The thing is, 200 liters of 150 kilos or something like that, right?
Mhm.
Or something.
Yeah.
And it's,
So
you
the-
need
the-
2 people to haul it.
Yeah, that's what I
being
meant. Like, give.
I mean, if I'm dragging
also
it behind me
the-
with my butt going first,
Yeah.
I'm kind of conspicuous.
Oh yeah,
Right.
and the truck. Yeah, I mean it's on fumes, but you can't drive it like 30 meters or 40 meters or whatever.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get you, and we're going to bring that back,
Yeah.
and we are going to get ready to go.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm
As
trying to
soon as
kick
possible.
kick
Yeah.
awake the
Yeah.
cavalry soldiers, so
Oh,
like
yeah.
you can join us. So we're
Right,
like
right.
3.
I need somebody keeping an eye on
Yeah.
those guards.
Yeah, you can.
Right. So if the guards actually start looking alert,
Yeah,
or they
yeah.
get replaced by
Yeah,
people
yeah.
who are more awake.
Yeah.
But it's been 4 hours since they were already bored.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So the question is whether they're dozing or taking turns while one dozes.
They are.
All that stuff. You know what they would do.
Yeah.
4 o'clock in the morning. You know, come on.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's actually midnight when
Yeah,
you're
Oh,
done.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
Good enough.
Yeah.
By midnight, they are going to be very tired.
Yeah, no, they're not looking at you.
Yeah.
They don't really
That's-
care
that's
about
what I'm
you.
thinking,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as long as we don't make a lot of noise,
Yeah.
which is
So 150 kilos is 75 kilos each.
Oh yeah. How do you think? Oh yeah, you're carrying it or
Yeah, yeah.
rolling it, I guess.
well, no, I was thinking that it's. I'm not sure. 200 liters in several containers or
One, an oil drum.
One.
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh, yeah,
so
okay.
you and I have to
Yeah.
actually hold it by both one on each side.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
75 kilo each.
Yeah, which is a lot.
Yeah.
We're both like,
Yeah.
I think we take fatigue.
Yeah, this is heavy
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
I'd imagine.
So by the time we get back, I'm pretty whipped.
Well, you're
Oh.
tired.
But we get there.
Now we should decide where to go.
Yeah, now, but and
Yeah,
we could just drive past these bastards.
Yeah, no, but
Yeah.
You know?
after a
Yeah.
while, it's like what direction
Yeah.
should we go? Because I assume that we should head for wherever we.
Okay.
we
Give,
find
give me the
more
map
food.
when we're doing that. I have navigation for.
Right. Well, let's say first of all, getting out of town is on the road we're on, so
Yeah.
that already constrains us. Because I have no intention of like driving around here.
No, yeah.
Right?
Getting
We're
down
heading
here.
that way.
Yeah.
Now the real question is, actually, we're at the right time because if they've set up checkpoints and stuff like that, this is
But
the
this is
time
like so.
in the morning
Yeah,
where
yeah.
it's the
Well,
least
like,
likely that
we're
they're going to care.
Oh yeah.
So, so the timing of our exit is good.
So yeah. Here.
So this is south, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think
Yeah.
that we
You
should.
can see it on the, yeah, these are all actually
Yeah.
they're
You can actually
oriented
see
north,
the factory here.
and that's
Ah.
the compass.